All right, let's talk about a huge shift that's happening in how we build software. For a long, long time, it was all about building everything from the ground up, piece by piece. But now, we're stepping into this new era of what you can call Lego-style programming. It's all about snapping together these powerful, pre-made, intelligent parts. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what this really means for the future of coding, and, more importantly, for you.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll get into this big shift and what's behind it. Then we'll look at the bricks and the snap. You know, how it all actually works. After that, we'll talk about how AI is stepping in as a kind of master builder. And that leads us to the most important part, the new skills you're going to need and what your future role as a system architect really looks like.
Okay, so let's dive right in. For decades, programming was like trying to build a car by first having to manufacture every single nut, bolt, and screw yourself. I mean, it was painstaking. Well, that era is officially coming to an end. And this slide really shows the heart of the change. On one side, you have raw coding, the old way. You're writing thousands and thousands of lines of code for every little thing. But the new way, it's all about visual assembly, mostly happening on low-code and no-code platforms. You're not making the pieces anymore, you're just picking the right ones and snapping them together to build something amazing.
And if you think this is just some little trend on the side, think again. The research firm Gartner is predicting that by 2026, a whopping 75% of all new enterprise apps are going to be built using these low-code platforms. This isn't just a fad, it's fast becoming the new industry standard.
So, how does this Lego model really work under the hood? Well, it's all built on a few core ideas that have actually been developing for years, and it all starts with the bricks themselves.
The magic behind every single brick is a concept called abstraction. And all that means is hiding the messy, complicated stuff. I mean, think about it. You don't need to be a chemical engineer to build a Lego spaceship, right? It's the same idea here. You don't need to understand the thousands of lines of code inside a payment module just to drag it into your app.
So these components, these bricks, are so powerful because of two key things. First, like we just said, abstraction, which tucks all that complex code away. But the second one is a game changer, reusability. Instead of building a new login system for every single app, you just grab the standard user authentication brick from a library. This just massively speeds up the entire process.
And you know, this whole idea didn't just pop up overnight. It's been an evolution. It really started back in the 80s with object-oriented programming, giving us reusable objects. Then in the 90s, tools like Visual Basic came along and let you literally drag and drop little widgets. Today's platforms, they're just the next logical step in that journey, assembling entire applications visually.
So if those are the bricks, what makes them snap together? Well, that's the API, the Application Programming Interface. The easiest way to think about APIs is to just picture the little studs and tubes on a Lego brick. They're standardized, they're made to fit together perfectly. It's how a user profile brick can connect flawlessly to a purchase history brick. And the system often stops you from connecting pieces that don't fit, which cuts down on errors big time.
Okay, so we've got our bricks, and we've got the snap to connect them. But how do we make sure we're building a solid castle and not just a wobbly mess? Well, that's where instruction manuals and, even more exciting, AI come into play.
Just like a big, complicated Lego set comes with an instruction manual, these platforms use templates and governance. So you can grab a pre-built template for, say, employee onboarding, and all the security and best practices are already baked right in. This is so important for preventing something called shadow IT. That's when people start building their own insecure apps without any oversight. It keeps the whole Lego city safe. But the true master builder in all of this is AI. It's quickly becoming your co-developer. You can just describe what you want in plain English. PwC has this great name for it. They call it vibe coding. You can just say, build me a travel app, and the AI will go out, find the right components, and assemble them for you. It's pretty wild.
But, and this is a huge but, there's a really critical warning here. While a ton more developers are going to be using AI, look at this, trust in the AI's accuracy is actually expected to drop a lot. Why? Because AI is fantastic at writing code that is almost perfect, but is filled with subtle, hard-to-find bugs. So your job isn't to just blindly accept what the AI builds. Your job is to be the expert who verifies its work.
So, let's bring it back to you. With this massive shift happening, what are the skills you need to be working on right now? This right here is maybe the most crucial point. Your value is shifting. It's moving away from being a bricklayer, someone who's an expert at writing lines of code. The new value, the real value, is in being a system architect. That's the person who sees the big picture, who knows which bricks to use, and understands how to structure them to solve a real problem.
So how do you become a great architect? You master computational thinking. And this has nothing to do with code. It's about how you structure your thoughts. Can you break a huge problem down into smaller, manageable bricks? That's decomposition. Can you spot patterns and apply solutions that have worked before? These are the timeless skills that really matter now.
And your technical toolkit is getting an upgrade too. By 2026, the most valuable skills won't just be one programming language. It's going to be about building systems around AI. We're talking about context engineering, which is giving AI the right info to work with, building AI agents, and, crucially, AI evaluation, making sure the systems you help create are actually trustworthy and reliable.
Okay, let's tie all of this together and look at what this all means for your future role in this world. It really is this simple. Your job isn't about laying the individual bricks anymore. Honestly, anyone, and soon, any AI, can do that. Your unique human value is being the architect. You're the one who can actually envision and design the entire castle. This quote just nails the new mission, doesn't it? The goal isn't just to build apps that function. It's to design intelligent systems that actually understand the context, the goals, and what users really need on a way deeper level.
So I'll leave you with this one final thought. The AI can assemble the bricks faster than any human ever could. We have to accept that. But it can't dream. It can't strategize. It can't design with a real purpose. So the question for you is this. The AI can put the bricks together, but can you design a castle that will actually stand the test of time? That right there, that's your challenge. And it's your incredible opportunity.